I think about her every night. I wanna go wherever she goes. Just when I think I'm in control, she turns the table and I know it. She plays my heart like music and I listen. I wish that I could stop, but that's just wishing, just wishing. I've been going crazy, I hate it the way you make me keep thinking about you, baby. I can't keep you out of my mind. You've got a power over me, and every hour the music keeps getting louder. I can't keep you out of my mind. No, no, I can't keep you out of my mind. No, no, I can't keep you out of my mind. She knows exactly where to go and how to make me wanna lose it. It's just a game for her, I know, but I can't stop it and she knows it.
All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Aired Out Podcast, live from Fly on the Wall Productions, North Main Street. Barry JD with you. We are, I'm without Raylene this morning. She's going to be back real soon, but driving solo this morning on this Monday. I want to start out with a shout out already to Giroux General Transport, being that it is the 29th. This is the start of their CDL training course today. So tip of the hat, even though I don't have one on this morning, to Giroux General Transport, getting more drivers right here in Central Vermont behind the wheel. We love them. We appreciate what they not only do for us, but for everyone in our community. Get more and more and more people with CDL licenses. It's so important. And they're going to have another course starting up real soon, but a busy day and week, for that matter, for Giroux General Transport today. Good morning, everyone. Want to say, happy freaking Monday. Welcome to the beginning of the work week. We're live on Facebook and YouTube and streamed everywhere. You get your podcasts on the web, airedoutvt.com. If you haven't yet checked out the website, please do. Thanks for getting your day started with us and your work week. We appreciate you so much. Raylene has the Vermont Road Construction Report for the week all posted up this morning. Finally had a chance to give a browse through the page, and it is just cram-packed with stuff. That's one of the big-ticket items that we like to say first thing on Monday mornings, because it is the best way to plan out your week. There's construction stuff that's going on that many of us don't know about, and it is constantly changing. It is probably, definitely the busiest time of year for VTrans, and many departments are affected by it, and many of us, all of us, are affected by it. So if you come upon a traffic situation where there's construction going on, and especially with the floods and the culverts and road repairs and everything everywhere, don't be surprised. You should have checked out the Vermont Road Construction Report. Raylene drops it every Monday morning on Aired Out, right here on the page. It is National Lasagna and Chicken Wing Day today. Who's got the best wings? No. Jury's out on that for many of us. Right here in Vermont, right here in Central Vermont, it's got to be Jerry's and the Den. They are always serving them up. They're always big and juicy and hot and tasty and delicious. And yeah, get some wings. Doesn't have to be today, but anytime. Jerry's and the Den, awesome. Let's see. Right now, we're at about 6 minutes after 9 o'clock. We're mid-60s across much of the state this morning. The fog has risen in many towns, many communities, still sitting low in parts of the Connecticut River and the Champlain Valleys. But otherwise, we got some clouds and some showers. this afternoon, near 80 later today, 63 tonight with rain at times. Garden is cranking. Love it. Love the rain and the sunshine. It's perfect. Best garden I've had in a long time. And no woodchucks. Knocking on the wood. But yeah, 63 tonight. Showers at times. Tuesday, a cloudy start, partly sunny later in the day. Mid-80s. The heat index tomorrow is going to be scorcher. 91 degrees is what it's going to feel like tomorrow. Sunshine and clouds and rain all in the mix on Wednesday, maybe in the shape of some thunderstorms. Lower 80s on Wednesday. Thursday, 85 and partly sunny. Chance of some thunderstorms, but clearing out by late afternoon, early evening. So Thursday night should be great. Racing up at Thunder Road. Again, like this past Thursday, I think we're just going to be able to squeeze that in. Mother Nature's going to improve just in time, which is so important. And then on Friday, looks like sun and clouds, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, and 84 degrees. Birthdays today. Josh Radnar is 50. Martina McBride is 58. Ouch. God, time's going by. Martina McBride, almost 60. Wow. Dak Prescott is 31. Here in Vermont, Mike Bishop on the list today. Ben White. John Rogers on the list. Happy birthday to John. He's 59 years old. Saw him up at the parade lineup on on Saturday. Tim Cross. We have Heidi Jo Woodworth. Happy birthday. Bill Bonyak. Tim Cross. I think we mentioned Tim. Shirley Raboyne. Tom Gomo. Peggy Duke. Tracy Flint. And Josh Vilbrin. All celebrating birthdays today. Let's see. So how was the weekend? Lost a little bit of power at my house, and just want to take this opportunity to thank Nelson Ace Hardware for these doohickeys right here. Got one of these Nebo blackout backup emergency LEDs over at Nelson's. These things are amazing. Can't remember how much. I want to say like $10, something like that. Unbelievable. Screw them in. Use them like a regular light bulb. When they're being used, they're charging. So when you lose your power, they come on automatically. And what is it, 12 hours, I think? Something like that. Yeah, 4 modes of light. And, 12 hours of emergency lighting right there. These things are amazing. Grab them over at Nelson's. And thank you, Nelson's. God, we love you. Barrie Heritage Festival, huge success this year. The weather literally could not have been any better than it was. It was, for some, a little hot, but you had plenty of opportunities to cool down, find some shade, get some cold drinks and some food, and the music was great in the park. The parade was so much fun. The vendors everywhere, and just to see so many people enjoying life and forgetting about so much, and just taking it all in. There were dogs, there were people, there were not just dogs, there were cats. I think I saw a ferret. Just everyone out. The kids were happy, and it was just wonderful. The parade was absolutely incredible. It was a little hot. I don't think any cars overheated in the parade. Any antique cars, at least not that I'm aware of. But it was wonderful. It was wonderful. My temp gauge was not working, so I had to use my nose to see whether or not I was on the verge of overheating. And again, knocking on wood, I lucked out. But it was just a fabulous Barrie Heritage Festival. And The fireworks, yes, the picture that Donna Thunder took of the fireworks behind the church was amazing. And Raylene posted that up this morning. It was just wonderful. It was just incredible. Everything about it went off like a hitch, at least as far as I'm aware. Hey, we got some big news here. Tomorrow night at 5:30, we are shifting gears and bringing on the air Larry Seiler. Ableton On Air is going to be making its debut tomorrow night at 5:30. I'll be with Larry, probably going to be with him for the first couple of times that he brings his Abled and On Air show to the podcast form here at Fly on the Wall Productions, and we are so excited. So that's, again, tomorrow night at 5:30. And, of course, Wednesday night at 5:30 is the Four Quarters podcast. We got a lot going on this week. We got a lot going on. 1 week from today, I'm going to be sitting down with Walker Fitch, who is, 11, 12 years old, something like that, somewhere around there, and already kicking ass over at Thunder Road. I can't wait to chat with him. I look so much forward to it. Just briefly here, so, some of the Vermont headlines over the weekend. Raylene has got a lot of stuff posted up already, these stories and more on the Aired Out page, but that early Sunday morning car wreck on 89 in Middlesex is on our page. You can read all about it, but it was what a tragic crash. About 5 a.m., both drivers from Duxbury, Massachusetts, not Duxbury, Vermont, and just a horrible wreck and car fire. Both the driver and the passenger perished in that fire. And from what I understand, were quite young. They're saying speed was a contributing factor to that early morning Sunday wreck. So, and Mondays we always seem to have car wrecks over the weekend. It was just about the same time. Another single vehicle crash. And that one in Middlesex was also a single vehicle crash. Were not two vehicles involved. But, about the same time in Newberry, another single vehicle crash that resulted in death. Got to drive carefully. We've all been in a rush, including yours truly, and have exceeded the speed limit. But just please try to go easy. We have a lot of prayers this morning for a lot of people that are did not have the greatest weekend and have suffered loss, whether it was someone that they know that passed away, or in the case of some local folks that lost their home. All three units were badly damaged in that apartment fire here in Barrie, and we've seen the pictures. Many of us have seen the home and know these folks, and I'm sure you have reached out already or plan to do so in the near future to offer some help. But according to Channel 5, the initial call came in just after 6:30. At least 5 fire departments were called to the scene. Officials say, and I'm reading right here off Channel 5, say that a person and several pets were inside at the time of the fire. The person was safely evacuated, but some pets were lost. At least one firefighter was injured. The building owner told NBC5 that her son was home when the fire broke out. It is not clear when residents will be able to move back in, but the fire department told NBC5 that it would be a significant amount of time. So in the meantime, please offer some help if you can. And we will try to help coordinate some efforts. both on the air and off the air when the time is right. Rest assured. But I'm glad that everyone is okay, and important to remember that all things, homes, buildings, structures, clothing, can be replaced, but life cannot be. So I think we all know that. We just, every now and then, we need to have a good, solid reminder of that, and it's worth saying. I'm glad everyone's all right in that fire. We have court documents revealing new details on the story of the homicide of Roberta Martin. In this Martell dude, obviously some really significant mental issues. Apparently, he had a history of torturing animals. There's much more details. We have the story on Aired Out if you want to read about it, but unreal. Also, the Burlington police officer that was assaulted, this all went down around 1 o'clock in the morning. The guy that assaulted him will be in court today. Can you imagine being a police officer anywhere, municipal or state cop, especially in Burlington? I mean, I just can't imagine. But that police officer is, as far as I know, was hospitalized or possibly still is, and is doing okay. The GOP debate for the lieutenant governor is going to be, our next lieutenant governor is going to be tonight at WCAX Studios at around 6:30. It'll be Gregory Thayer against, or I shouldn't say against, but with John Rogers. Got a chance to meet both those guys again up at the Barry Parade lineup. And yeah, that's going to be interesting. 6:30 tonight. It's not going to be a long one either. I think it's only like what, half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Hey, a little bit of good news, right? Daily dose of feel good. How about Morgan Gold, the YouTuber from Peacham and Farmer? 5,000 people watched his 24-hour live stream in Peacham with the results of the flood, and trying to put together some money for the Peacham Emergency Response Fund. 24 hours, 5,000 people watching in 35 countries. $100,000 raised with the power of social media. Morgan Gold, what a guy. Hope to meet him someday. National headlines, not too much going on this morning. Of course, we have the Northern California wildfire and Oregon. I mean, just look at what's going on over there. Some of the worst wildfires that they've ever had. Unreal. And now they're saying that the smoke is it's traveling everywhere. Obviously up into Canada, but parts of the Northeast too, all over America. So we're watching that story. And prayers for all the firefighters and their families. I can't imagine being out there in the midst of all that. 99 days to Election Day. Of course, there's a lot to be said about that. That's all over the web everywhere, and your phone. Opening ceremonies at the Olympics in France. I like I implied last week, not a whole hell of a lot of interest in the Olympics. Special Olympics, that's different. Love it. The World Olympics, I don't know. Unless, just watching Our Lady from Vermont. But other than that, A couple of fiascos. We had one country playing the wrong national anthem during the opening ceremonies. We had the high-speed rail fiasco, people causing problems and troubles. We had some weather that many spectators had to contend with. I can't imagine being there. It's the last place I would want to be in the world right now, is in France, anywhere in France, especially anywhere near the Olympics. Checking sports, Red Sox and Yankees wrapping up a 3-game series at Fenway. 3 in the first inning for the Yankees, and they just destroyed the Red Sox at home last night. 9-2 at Fenway. Ouch, that hurt. So they take 2 out of 3. Yanks are struggling, though. Aaron still has a job, as far as we know. Yanks take on the Phils tonight. Red Sox, they start up a 3-game series with Seattle tonight. I think right normal time. What is it, 7:10 or so, first pitch. Lake Monsters, Norwich scored in just a lot for a 9-2 win over Vermont last night. Lake Monsters scored 2 runs in the first before the Sea Unicorns scored 9 times. Yeah. And the 4th through the 8th innings were just unbelievable, apparently. Mountaineers clinched the Governor's Cup Series for the 3rd straight year with a very nice 12-8 win over the Upper Valley Nighthawks yesterday, securing the 2024 regular season title as well as the top seed through the 2024 NECBL postseason. So that's pretty cool. Been doing very well this year. Up next, Vermont's going to be traveling to Sanford, Maine, for what could be maybe a little preview of what's coming. Potential playoff matchup. We're watching. We'll see. And I know, what is it? Tomorrow, the 30th, is I think, the final home game over in Montpelier. Pretty sure that's the case. Gotta go. Haven't been to one. Shame on me. Community calendar, we got our regular stuff up there. Of course, brought to you by The World, Central Vermont's favorite weekly newspaper. We love them. They support us. We support them. What is it, 20,000, 25,000 people every week that The World reaches? That's huge. Don't miss the digital version at vt-world.com. to check out The World. Yeah. Let's see. Of course, Thunder Road is coming up Thursday night. We got the farmers markets every Wednesday right here in the Granite City, starting at 3:30, Berry City Park. We're watching what Mother Nature's going to throw at us for Wednesday. We'll keep you posted. We should get a better snapshot on things by tomorrow, weather-wise. But at this point, I think it's going to be all right. Again, 3:30, come out to the farmers market on Wednesday. Courier Park, the concerts and food trucks Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Yes. And the weather, as I said at the beginning of this morning, that things are supposed to improve pretty significantly by late Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. So things look good for concerts and food trucks in Courier Park on Thursday right here in Barrie, Vermont. What else? What else is going on? Again, just want to say, Abled and On Air making its debut tomorrow night at 5:30 right here. Lauren Seiler is going to be in the driver's seat. I'll be over on the other side, and we're going to get this guy cutting his teeth here in podcasting and bringing his message of advocating for folks with disabilities onto our microphones and into your ears and eyes. Such an important subject matter. And Lawrence does a great job. Does a fantastic job. And has been for, since 2015, I think. Abled and On Air, again, making its debut tomorrow night at 5:30. And, of course, Four Quarters Podcast, Wednesday night at the same time, 5:30. All right here where you are now. And that's it. Had one hell of a weekend. Just amazing. Tried to pace myself a little bit, but I don't know. It was tough. It was tough. A little sore from the little bit of dirt bike riding, just not too much, but sore. But I had fun doing it, though. If you're going to go down and you're going to get hurt, you might as well have fun doing it. Besides, had the nails painted. Look at that. Starting to come off a little bit, but we got nice gold and yellow. Have a great day, everyone. Raylene's going to be back with us tomorrow, but 9:28. Be good. Take good care of one another. Keep watch, keep listen on what we're doing here at Aired Out and how you can help out folks in our community that need it right now. We'll have that information all over our Facebook page. God bless. We'll catch you soon.